this your first time in Detroit, or?
Yes, it's the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think so far in the city?
No, it's nice. Like, we've been walking around in the city, really. Like, we probably know a bit of the stuff from back in the days after the wall came down in Berlin, because we're both from East Berlin.
Okay.
So
Fabian and Anton, we were talking.
Yes, yeah. So it's kind of like, it feels really, I mean, it's nice to be, actually. It's not like everything is set. I don't know if I speak weird English sometimes, so it's not too commercial. It doesn't appear to be too commercial.
Right.
So you have all the abandoned buildings.
Yeah.
I think is lots of opportunities to have weird parties or just do something artsy-fartsy, you know, like right after the wall came down, when everything was kind of gray and destroyed and people started from scratch. So it feels like it's a good place to start something. We just released with another label, our Berlin home, so to speak. It's another EP. This label is called Sinbus. So we're working on another release for them and also another release for Life and Death. And then we started working with the Mind Against boys from Life and Death, from the label. And with another Italian band called Esperanza. I hope we get something done. Probably just help them produce their NEP or something. Because since we started the Dust, we decided it's also nice to experiment with sounds and, you know, learn a bit more. So I think help other people produce their tracks is also a good way.
Sorry I can't come to your party tonight. I'm out-fashioned.
This name means exactly nothing, I guess. Which was the idea, you know? Just try to have something that grows. If the music grows, eventually the name might mean something. So, I mean, it's a bit conceptual, I guess.
It's like a blank canvas and you'll see what.
That was the idea, you know, but maybe blank canvas would have been a better choice.
Next project.
Of course.
Maybe the next one.
Yeah.
Were there a lot of Detroit artists that you were maybe listening to or influenced you?
I wasn't as into Detroit techno as much as German techno, maybe, which I still am more than Detroit techno. But I have to admit, it's been a great influence, a big influence in our career and our personal lives as well. Like personally, it's been big for us. Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong against it.
Right. Yeah, because some people I feel like have some preconceived notions of Detroit being kind of.
Sometimes when things become trendy again, people tend to think like, oh yeah, that's not cool anymore. But there's no reason to say that. I think, you know, it's cool that it's coming back, and we're pretty happy about it. Trying to go with it.
It's always there, like Detroit, the techno. I think it's
always been there.
Yeah, always been in it.
People have run on and off, but it's always been there. It's always been significant for us in the music biz.
Tonight is going to be your first live performance ever. Are you guys excited for that?
Yeah, a little tense, but
yeah, a little
pretty
tense.
curious. More than
Yeah,
I want to see.
Curious to see how it goes.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what's your guys' live setup like? What's the kind of gear? You know, using Ableton Live or what?
Ableton and the 2 controllers, and then Joe Mock's drum machine, and a Nordlead as a synthesizer, and
External mixer
to run all the hardware through, and that's it.
Well, your guys' album, I think, at least from my listening perspective, was maybe a little more techno influenced than previous releases.
Oh, yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
We've always been more about techno, but, you know, having released our first record on Hot Creations, you can't just go and produce techno. All of a sudden, people are gonna go little like, you know, what are these guys doing?
Right.
But we're trying to work our way not out of it, but we still include those elements of music, but with more techno-based stuff.
How did you guys get connected?
Well, we met.
10 years ago.
We grew up in the same town, basically. Friends in common, also making music, and that's basically we just been friends for a long time, but we never worked with music. We did it in the last 4 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Then we decided to do this.
And is that how you met Manfredi or Tennis? Through
It was after It's again.
DOP heard it and contacted Manfredi. Manfredi contacted them to do an EP. They did it for him. He asked for remixes. DOP asked about us, which we were still very thankful for.
Okay.
And we got to meet him in Milan, in our hometown where he also was living. And from there, you know, he was speaking about Life and Death, the label. It's like, yeah, cool, let's do it. We're here now.
Yeah,
so we're happy we did it.